What can I say?
You're balling right now.
I'm balling on these hoes.
Yeah.
And who doesn't want to be plump and juicy like a peach? Does your man have dry, crusty lips? Can't relate. Hey pals, how's it going? I, for one, am feeling pretty good today. The sun is shining. I've got a setup underway. Of course, things are not done here, but we are making some progress to a creativity-inducing workplace. That's what we're looking for. Anyways, hope you're doing well. Today, we are doing something a little bit different for my channel. You know, we've been doing a lot of glam, a lot of eyeshadow, a lot of things that maybe isn't for everybody. Today, we're talking skincare. I'm gonna do most of my skincare routine right now with you guys and just kind of chat with you about the products, why I like them, that kind of good stuff. I, for one, think skincare is very, very important. I am in the camp that skincare is almost more important than makeup. Controversial to some, I know, but I feel like, and I've always phrased it this way, if the foundation is not, smooth, laid, clear, the house is not gonna stand properly. It's gonna be a little jank. So, you gotta get your skin feeling good, looking good, if you want your makeup to be feeling just as good and looking just as good. I'm just gonna go over what my kind of everyday / every week skincare routine is. These are just products that I use pretty much on a daily basis. I'm a pretty lazy person when it comes to my skin. I wanna do as little as possible. I'm not somebody who's gonna spend an hour in the bathroom doing a whole crazy regimen. I'm just, I'm gonna do a little something. I'm gonna make sure my skin's feeling nice and plump. But that's about it. In terms of cleansing, I've been really enjoying this cleanser by Eve Lom. I'm so sorry if I'm completely botching how you pronounce that. I have no idea how you pronounce it actually, but I really, really enjoy it. I've never tried any of the products from this brand. I've never heard of this brand prior to trying this particular cleanser, but I really, really like it. It is a kind of solid to oil cleanser, I would say. So it's got kind of these little teeny beads in it. They're not hard or anything. They kind of dissolve as you press them into your skin, but I feel like it does a really great job at not only cleansing my skin and removing makeup, but also just giving me a little teeny bit of exfoliation, which I love because like I said, I'm real lazy with my skincare. So if my cleanser will give me a little bit of an exfoliation, I will take that. I'm here for that. Let's go in and have a nice bowl of warm water here. I'm gonna try to make as little of a mess as I can. Let's make this easy for ourselves. So I take my cleanser on wet skin. And you don't need to be dripping wet, I just like to be a little bit moist. Try not to wipe my eyebrows off. And I take a tiny bit of this, you really don't need a lot. And as you start to rub it in with your wet hands, you start to get a little bit of a lotion or a milk. And it has an oily type of a consistency to it, but it's not as greasy as some other ones that I've tried. Brand Boscia makes a really great makeup removing oil called the Makeup Breakup Cleansing Oil, and that one is so good at taking off makeup. Don't get me wrong, I still really like it, but this one just doesn't leave my skin feeling quite as greasy. Once I've rubbed my cleanser in as much as I feel like I need to, when I'm removing my makeup, I go a little bit more intense, but I don't have foundation on. So I'm just making sure I get, nice and clean. I'm gonna take my nose right now. About to rip my nose hole open. We're cleansed, we're feeling nice and refreshed. And I like this cleanser because it doesn't leave my skin feeling super tight. I feel like when your skin feels really tight after using a cleanser, that tends to mean that the cleanser kind of stripped your skin, or it feels, I don't know, it just feels drying to me. This one leaves my skin feeling really soft and very just silky, luxurious. Love that feeling. Sometimes I really will just cleanse and then do my moisturizer. Maybe I'll do eye cream. That's most days of the week, let's be honest. After a long day at work, we're just cleansing and moisturizing, and honestly, that's good. If that's all you do, you're on a good track. When I'm trying, I try to make sure I at least do one exfoliation step or a masking step. I don't like to mask myself. I'm not a big masker. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I'm lazy, and the whole like having to sit there and wait while your face solidifies into stone, or like, you know, having that wet floppy film on your face. I don't always love that. I don't hate it, but I don't always love it. Instead, I like to just do a nice deep exfoliation treatment. I'm not a big physical exfoliation person. If you're not sure what that means, physical exfoliants are anything that have a gritty like particle or chunk in it, like say the St. Ives apricot scrub, but that one's really popular. Anything that has that gritty particle to it can sometimes be a little bit damaging to the skin, and if you're going too rough, you can create micro tears in your skin, which is as good as it sounds. You don't want that. So I tend to steer clear of things like that. Something that's not too harsh, like if it's just, you know, you're just being real gentle, do your thing. If you like things that feel really, really harsh, do your thing, not for me. I absolutely love and absolutely recommend the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Peel Pads. They come in a few different formulations. This one is actually the extra strength one, but they have a like gentle, a regular, and then an extra strength. They might have some other ones. If you've never used a chemical exfoliant, I suggest using the gentle one. If you have very, very sensitive skin, either maybe don't use this or use the gentle one. I usually use the normal one or the extra strength one because my skin can take it. The point is, it's a two-step system. The first pad exfoliates and smooths, so this one is the one that's gonna have, you know, the harsher chemicals in it that's really gonna get rid of all that dead skin. And then the other one, it's called like an anti-aging neutralizer, but essentially it's kind of, I don't know, to me I always think of it like a calming or soothing step after the exfoliant. Things are great, we're gonna do it. I usually do these before bed. I feel like when you're doing like an exfoliation or a treatment, I feel like overnight is the best time to do that, because then your skin has the chance to refresh itself and turn over, and your cells can just have a little skin party while you sleep. With this one, it's very, very simple, and that's also why I like this. You can do this while you sit on the couch and watch your favorite programs. All you do is take the wipe, you want dry skin, and wipe it all over your face or in the areas that you're most trying to work on. I always focus on like around my mouth, my cheeks, and my chin the most, because I get a lot of congestion in these areas. I get a lot of like under the skin bumps, and I don't know. Those are my problem spots. Yeah, wait 2 minutes. I'm gonna take this opportunity to put on some lip balm because I'm feeling parched. I'm gonna use the Sugar Advanced Lip Therapy in the shade Dream. My boyfriend's putting on lip balm too. We're just juicy bitches in this house. If you don't know about the brand Sugar and their lip treatments, stop lacking on yourself. They're great. Smell good, taste good, feel good. Anyways, it's been 2 minutes. We go on to step 2 of this peel pad. Like I said, step 1, a little tingly. It's getting work done. Step 2, she's coming in to clean up the mess after. She's coming in to sweep the floor, you know, do the laundry. So you want to wait a couple minutes before you do the next step of your routine. Once your skin feels like it's kind of calmed down from your exfoliating treatment, I do that. I don't do that often. I do that maybe once a week, sometimes twice a week if I say like I haven't done anything in a while and I really need to like get my skin right. I'll do it like once every, say, 4 days, but otherwise, once a week, once every 2 weeks, generally keeps me pretty good. Cause it's, especially the like intense one, that shit, you don't need that much. You can burn your skin if you do that too much. Freddy Krueger, all set. For moisturizing lately, I've been really enjoying the Sunday Riley Ice Moisturizer. It's a ceramide moisturizing cream. I really love the Sunday Riley moisturizers myself. In the summer, I use the Tidal moisturizer from Sunday Riley, and I love that one. It's a enzyme cream, so it has brightening ingredients in it. So it's moisturizing, but it also helps to kind of gently exfoliate and brighten your skin. Amazing, love that. This one is really thick, and it smells a little bit like banana. Love it. Really like the way it feels this winter. It's been really great for keeping my skin nice and hydrated. And because it's so thick, I don't have to use a lot of it. What I like to do, it's kind of hard for me to get this on my skin because of the texture of it. I add a teeny bit of my favorite oil to it. So I really enjoy the Biossance Squalane oil. This stuff is amazing. Mine's actually broken because the packaging is not as amazing and I dropped it and it broke. But it's fantastic. You can use it on your face, body, hair. Squalane, if I'm remembering correctly, is one of the ingredients found in your skin. It makes up 20% of your skin's natural moisture barrier or something like that. I just think this stuff is really good if you're just looking for a quick, kind of all-in-one oil. It absorbs pretty quickly. It doesn't leave the skin greasy. Love that. So I like to mix a little bit of this, just like a couple drops in with a little bit of that moisturizer. And I mix it up nice and good on my hands. And I go in and just really work that into my skin. I feel like when you're putting on your moisturizer, you really want to work it in, you know? You're not just slapping it on there, putting it willy-nilly. Not only will you make sure that your skin's really going to be able to absorb the product, but giving your skin a good rub, you're going to stimulate blood flow, circulation, make your skin feel plump and juicy. Once you feel like your moisturizer's nice and sunk in, I like to let this sit for a second or two just because I do feel like it takes a minute for my skin to really soak it in because of the thickness of the cream and the oil. It just takes me a second. But while I do that, I will shout out a couple other oils that I do really like. I really enjoy the Biossance Squalane Vitamin E Rose Oil. The vitamin C and rose are both brightening ingredients, so both of these are going to help with dark spots, scarring, acne scarring, but it also says that it helps with firming and evening texture as well. So it's going to help with bumps and fine lines and wrinkles, apparently. I haven't tried this enough to know if it actually helps with fine lines and wrinkles, but I do see the brightness. This is just like a sample that I got. I feel like I got this in a set or something, so I love that. In terms of other oils, I do also really like the Murad Multivitamin Infusion Oil. It has vitamins A through F in it, so basically it's like a kombucha shot for your skin. It's a pretty good oil. I do use it sometimes. I also like this as like a, you know, like a foundation base or a mixer for a foundation that's drier or kind of, you know, if it's a little too thick, a little bit of this, thin it out a little bit, give it a nice glow. We ain't mad at it. Last but not least, on our skincare journey, we have cleansed, we have exfoliated, we have moisturized, we have even oiled up a little bit. Eye cream, you can't forget it. I know what you're thinking. Aubrey, but eye creams, who has time? You do. How many pair of eyes you got? 1. How many eyeballs is that? 2 if you're lucky. Take care of them. Think about it this way. Your skin will never be as young as it is today. Just like you. We're all creeping closer and closer to the end. And if you don't start taking care of your shit right now, it's just gonna get worse, my friend. So, that applies to your eyes as well. My under eyes, for example, I have hereditary darkness from my mom. She also has like natural darkness under her eyes, so that's great. And I get very puffy if I cry, depending on what I eat, all of that good stuff. So I really have been liking, I've been using this for a while now, and I think I'm gonna buy the full product, the Biossance Squalane Plus Peptide Eye Gel. Now this is not sponsored in any way. I do not have sponsors. Let me know if you would like to sponsor me. But I love this. I use this underneath, and I sometimes use a little bit right in here as well because I do get kind of blue. And it's great. Love the way it feels. Makes my eyes also look kind of like instantly brightened. Like it doesn't look like concealer, but it looks really nice and just kind of awake after you apply this. And I love the way this eye cream looks when it's mixed with concealer. If you've never done that, I highly suggest it. If you mix a teensy bit of eye cream into your concealer, some eye creams, you know, I'm not gonna vouch for every single eye cream, but a lot of eye creams, it goes like a mile a minute. Especially if you're like me and you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, it makes your concealer lay on like a dream. It makes it look so just like bright and healthy under the eye. It's everything. So I take a teeny bit of that eye cream, and I always heard that you're supposed to use your ring finger because you use the least pressure with that finger, like it's your weakest finger. Maybe not as weak as your pinky, but yeah. I guess it's like hard to really press down with that finger. And I always make sure I kind of, you know, with any leftover product, I'll go out to the edge. I'm not gonna go up here today because I did put on a little bit of like an eyeshadow stick. It makes your eyes feel so awake, so alive. It's great, love it. So that is really kind of my everyday or every week skincare routine at this point. I wouldn't say that these are necessarily like my holy grail products or my like absolute favorite products ever. There are definitely some products in terms of skincare that I love that I don't have right now or haven't used lately because I do try new things. I'm always looking for the next best thing in terms of my skin. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Of course, I have oily skin, so I'm not going to say all these products will work for everybody. I'm not going to say they'll also all work for everybody that has oily skin. I am generally oily, but I do have combination days, like especially in the winter, I get a little bit dry in certain areas. So yeah, that's just a disclaimer in general. These are products that I've been using, I've been liking. If you don't like them, if you've used them and didn't have a great experience, everybody's different. I hope you found something else that you like. But if you haven't tried these products and they sound like something you'd be into, I highly suggest them. Some of them are kind of pricey, some of them not so much, but skincare is worth it sometimes. So I hope you guys have really enjoyed this. Definitely let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see. There's a bunch of stuff that I do want to film. Once I get my vanity a little bit more set up, I definitely want to film like a kind of collection video and some things like that. But let me know if there's anything you guys are interested in seeing or hearing about. Even if it's not beauty related, I'm definitely down to do, you know, maybe health and fitness or shopping hauls. I don't know. Let me know what you guys like. But I hope you've enjoyed this one. Love you guys. And as always, I will see you next time.